beard, Tay. You should keep the beard more.
It's bushier than normal, right?
Yeah, I like it. It looks like you look like a mountain man.
He looks like if I was a
Last of Us
superhero.
character.
No,
Smallville, dude.
No. If I was a superhero and I had to go sneak on a dock, I would hit Tay first. Like Tay's walking there with a big box.
I'm Aquaman. I'm a goon.
Yeah, you're dressed like a goon.
He's one of those Spider-Man enemies at the dock.
Yeah, he's a dock worker, dude. He's a dog villain.
It's the damn bug. Get him.
He's like an episode of Law and Order SVU, just lifting random
What's the
boxes.
Spider-Man? What's the Spider-Man sling? It's the bug, right? You know,
the bug, get a web head.
Yeah,
web head,
it's not like
spider.
bats. It's the bats.
It's the bugs. The bats is very Brooklyn. That's very
Yes, with accent.
God, I need to watch.
Someone said Joe Rogan looked like a Batman goon.
He does. He looks like he worked with Vane.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
What are you gonna say? Sir?
All right. Welcome back to the Head Panic. Welcome back to the HeadKanon podcast, everybody. If you're new here, we have a fresh and new hot episode every Tuesday on YouTube. Anywhere else, you can get your podcast. You can also keep up with us on Instagram, Twitter, and Discord. Links are down below. I'm Crockett. That's Bryan.
Hello.
I'm Tay.
And now let's slide into some housekeeping. I wrote a fucking thing.
Yeah.
I wrote this thing. And I messed it up as soon as I started it.
Are we like a radio show now?
Yeah, you're
I don't know. Like that's
you
like
read that with the energy of somebody that's like, this is 107 WK.
because it's
Coming
such
live.
because I can't do this naturally.
Ricky
It's
Mouse
like because
Swan
in my mind it's a joke. It's a freaking joke.
like a
So
bit.
my buddy is just like, don't take this seriously. Read it as a fucking idiot. Anyway, all right,
it
let's
become natural over time.
yeah.
Let's keep workshopping.
Yeah, we'll keep
You'll get
workshopping it. Maybe I should have read this 4 or 5
I
times.
thought you were about to say you read in the shower this morning. Like,
Dude,
I don't take showers in the
I'm
morning.
glad I'm not the only one that does that. Like, if I have a good bit to say on the podcast, I've told that story 10 times, like in my shower while I'm pooping.
but it's better there than actually real life.
But it's better the second or third time that I tell it than when I tell it here. Because then I come here and then you fucking guys start asking me questions and it throws me off the fucking rhythm.
Yeah,
And I
in
can't
your-
tell
in
the
your
story.
head.
I'm workshopping it like I'm doing a bit at like the comedy club or something. And then I get here and I got a fucking audience and I don't know what to do with
I'm
myself.
professional as fuck in my head.
Yeah.
Outside, it's like, God, it's
We're laughing. We're like,
Yeah. In
right.
my fantasy, you guys think I'm hilarious. Anyway, welcome back to the show, guys. So Jordan, what you been up to?
So I've been watching Black Sun, Kamen Rider Black Sun. That's pretty good.
It looks. I'm mad that I haven't started watching any Kamen Rider because every time a new Kamen Rider comes out, it looks hard as shit.
They're yearly.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Like Power
There, so Kamen Rider has
What's the anime? Is this the anime one?
no. This is a serious one. This would be like so Kamen Rider has a weird split. There's Kamen Rider normally from the last probably 10, 15 years has been like very kind of more
PG-13.
children geared, selling toys, making bright, colorful Kamen Riders, doing wacky stuff, kind of like live action anime.
Yeah.
And then every once in a while, they'll do an adult one. So
Yeah.
the last adult one they did was back in 2016 when they did Amazon.
That was the first one I got you watching, right?
Yeah, and it's very gory. It's more like
It's fucking awesome.
definitely rated more towards 18 plus
Yeah.
type content. And Kamen Rider Black is the next version of that, and it's
that's fucking
very gory.
Amazon's there's a remake from the one from the 70s. Is this a remake or was it original?
No, this is I think an original concept, but it takes place. It kind of almost plays like a movie.
Yeah.
It a juxtaposition between the 70s and then modern day, and it's a lot of racial divide.
Interesting.
So there's two people. There's instead of saying this is a POC person,
Yeah.
it's monsters. So people they call them kaijin kaijins.
Oh, it's like an X-Men situation.
Yeah, it's exactly.
Yeah.
It's definitely like that. So
That's pretty
people
cool.
that can turn into monsters versus people that but they all have human forms, but the kaijins they have a secondary form where it's where they're just a random, they're a whale or a bird
The
or
Attack
something.
on Titan theme song starts playing.
Yeah, exactly.
Let me guess. One of the humans get a power of the Gaijins and become a Kamen Rider.
No, the two Kamen Riders. There's actually two Kamen Riders that are the main characters. Well, there's one
One protagonist, one
Antagonist.
sub-protagonist.
Well, they're two brothers, and they both got these ultimate powers of the Kamen Rider when they were children.
Oh, wow.
But that form doesn't fully. They actually have two different forms, and they both look insanely good.
Hell yeah.
So it's like one's more of like a beat or a more bug type, and then one is the actual Kamen Rider form after what you call Black Sun.
I love
I'm getting
when
Amazon vibes from this already.
It's very good. Very good. It's a little bit you have to really pay attention to it because there's a lot going on, and it shifts from modern day to past constantly.
so it's like a flashback heavy show. It's like a very storyline.
Yeah. So it's like you're getting a lot of the flashbacks.
You know, after coming out of an era of TV where like everybody was kind of like making fun of itself and like trying to be ironic, I love a show that takes its lore super seriously like that. But it's just like, oh yeah, it's fucking monsters.
And when it's crazy, but it's really kind of like a Black Lives Matter kind of movement type deal, and then segregation and all that stuff.
He looks badass. He looked like a black wasp.
Yeah, and then that's Black Sun, and then he has his brother is Silver Moon.
Silver
he's like
Moon,
more
hell yeah.
bulkier and shit.
Yeah. But they also have two like common or grasshopper forms they're just like identical to each other except for the color.
Interesting. Shit, I lost access to
But
that.
been watched that. Started a new anime, Paranormal Activity. If you guys ever watched
Paranormal Agent.
Paranormal what did I say? Activity.
You're like, wait,
Paranormal Agent, yeah. Have you ever watched Paprika? It's by the same studio.
Oh, really?
So
Is
it's
it
a
the
very
studio or director?
I think it's a director, but it's in the same animation style as Paprika.
Satoshi Kun?
Yeah.
Did it?
Yeah. I think so. I'm not.
Is that the one with the little dude with the bat?
Yes.
Yeah. That is Satoshi Kun, yeah.
Yep. And it is very. I love like the animation style of it because everyone looks weirdly disproportionate, but it makes them somehow look more lifelike.
Yeah.
Because everyone is the way I would explain it would be like everyone looks ugly, but that makes them more human looking because they don't look. And everyone does not look perfect. Everyone actually looks a little bit off.
Satoshi Kon is a really great animator for that like sort of like lively animation style. Have you seen Paprika?
Yes, I love Paprika.
Paprika fucks.
And then it also has like perfect blue vibes. If you ever seen that too.
I love Satoshi Kon. I love the Ghibli movies, but I think Satoshi Kon deserves way more credit in that sphere. I feel like Ghibli takes a lot of the conversation from Satoshi.
Yeah,
but Satoshi is just as good as Ghibli.
Yeah, Ghibli's more of like it's more children geared, and then like Paprika and
Perfect Blue and all of that. They kind of go
more. It's more adult.
Yeah,
adult geared.
I love that shit.
Very good. And then I want to watch this movie Skinamarink. I like you see why. So I was trying to find this on freaking. It took me for like 3 days.
That you were talking about on Discord.
Yes. Yeah. So on our Discord, I kept trying to figure out what the name of this movie was. I kept seeing on TikTok.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the hell is this movie? Because I thought it was foreign at first because of this fucking crazy name, Skinamarink. It's a crazy, but I finally found it because I kept seeing it pop up on my TikTok For You page, and I was like, "Dude, this is terrifying." So I watched the trailer, and I'm like, "There's no way I could watch this."
It looks very low budget. It looks very like DSLR.
Dude, it's very like.
It looks freaky. The editing's really good.
And then finally learn how to play Digimon TCG.
Hell yeah. We still haven't played. It's been like 3 months.
I know,
we gotta play. I brought my cards out to Friendsgiving and everything, and I just got drunk. And
I know. Do you want to talk about Friends? You guys want to talk about Friendsgiving real quick?
Yeah, we had a really nice, cute Friendsgiving.
You guys, so Tay, Bryan, Sage, and
my girlfriend Libby went over to Crockett's place, and he made some okay fried chicken.
Okay. Look, I want you all to know right here. Bryan looked at me dead in the face while he was eating my chicken. He was like, I'll never admit it on camera, but this is the best chicken I've ever had.
I didn't say the best. I said it's a damn good fried chicken.
I don't remember that.
Yeah. Thank you.
Because everyone's hammered, dude.
Never happened.
I was pouring y'all I was making y'all, what was those, vodka cranberries? Like crazy.
I was fine. I was just like...
See, I was not fine because this cocksucker told me that the vodka had been open for a while and that it was weaker.
It was weak.
So
I drank all those things?
I got fucked up, dude, for like an hour and a half. I was like, not
God
there.
livers.
Yeah. I was like, not there.
Mortal.
I would like move to the side, and like my brain would take like a whole second to get there.
Holy shit, really?
Yeah,
I had two of them.
I got pissed. I double poured my second.
Yeah,
drink.
I was about to say he did heavy pour himself.
Yeah, heavy poured myself. So I got fucked for like an hour and a half.
And then you had those beers after that.
Yeah, and then I had to do
That's
like 2
probably
beers.
Yeah.
It was a great time. The fried chicken was pretty good.
Dude,
Fried chicken was great.
It was
Fried
spicy
chicken was
shit,
great. Yeah.
honestly.
it
was spicier than a hot sauce, in my opinion.
But you
I
don't
know
expect
what-
it to get spicy because it's just bloody cayenne pepper. All right, so it's
Yeah.
not a whole lot, but it keeps building up as you're eating it. And by the time you're done with the chicken, you're fucking
because the chicken
crying.
is so good.
Yeah.
That you just keep devouring the shit out of it, and then you're like, oh, this is so hot.
And that bread that you got, the little butter bread,
Yeah, perfect. That was a really good addition to it because it just soaks all
That's
the.
how you eat Nashville chicken. You get a piece of bread.
my
then-
man literally took the piece of bread, put the chicken on the bread, and then put a little toothpick with like a couple of bread and butter pickles.
I
on
had to
it.
show out.
That's how you do it, though. That's the
Yeah.
traditional way.
I had
really
it.
good.
Yeah, that is the way you have to eat it. It was you didn't get a pickle on it, but the pickle's really good with it for whatever reason.
And that dirty rice that you did was fucking
Oh
fire.
yeah,
It was
Tay
great.
made some dirty rice.
That was a
Delicious,
good ass
dude.
meal. It was a good ass meal.
Oh, we should do that more.
Yeah, it was fucking
It was a
awesome.
fulfilling, warm.
Yeah, and then we watched bad 2090s movies for like a while.
Bad.
You're watching
Ninja Turtles, dude. We're watching
Ninja Turtles are not cool. I'm sorry.
Ninja Turtles are cool, Tay.
As a kid, I never liked those fucking.
I like
What the hell,
cartoons.
man?
The new cartoon is really good.
The CG
Two-
one?
2003?
The 2D one?
The 2D.
Teenage
animation.
Mutant Ninja Turtles. Turtles like a
No, I'm sorry. I won't say they're bad. This never clicked with me.
Yeah,
Surprisingly.
no, I get it. My brother was a huge fan of them. I've never been a crazy fan, but they're fine.
My brother was a fan of it back in like when it came on.
Yeah,
like
same.
the 80s one.
Yeah.
There's like a lot of lore behind turtles and all that shit.
Yeah, they're fucking
Characters
crazy.
on the shit.
Did the 2003 show? Like were they like time traveling and shit?
Yeah, they look badass there, but it just never fucked with me.
Dude, I love like
was in
when
time,
like
baby.
American cartoons get that 80 or get that anime
Age.
retro. Like Transformers got
Yeah.
that.
They were all Japanese though.
What's that?
Transformers.
Transformers is Japanese?
Yeah, it's a Japanese property, I think.
No. That's American property. It's a Hanna-Barbera property.
And in my fear, me Hasbro.
Or Hasbro, yeah. But it came out in that like that Hanna-Barbera
Yeah,
era where
Transformers
it was
Japanese.
like I don't think it's Japanese.
I'm Googling.
I'm fairly certain that it is a
Wow.
American property
It's Japanese.
because it came out in the toy boom.
Media
It's
produced-
GoBots.
it's both. It's American and Japanese.
How's American and Japanese?
Hasbro and Japanese toy company.
Didn't it come from GoBots or some
Takara
shit?
Torni.
Or GoBots came after.
Yeah.
You guys remember
GoBox. I think GoBox is Japanese though.
Yeah, I think so.
Transformers is a media franchise produced by an American toy company and a Japanese toy company, Takara Tomy. So it's both.
That's weird.
You know, a thing with Transformers is like it's one of those franchises no one knows I'm really into. Like,
You're a sleeper. Which I don't know why
Yeah.
you're into or you're not into a lot of the
every
time.
once in a blue
It's
moon, I
surprising.
collect a mini Transformer. I got like 3 of them.
That's fucking
I
cute.
got a LOG one Optimus design. He looks fucking awesome.
The Optimus, the OG Optimus is
Yeah.
the guy.
They got a new movie trailer came out yesterday.
Rise of the reboot. We'll mention
Rise
it
of-
later, and it's fine.
Yeah, but he got the G1 design. Looks fucking awesome.
Hell yeah.
All right, Brian, what have you been up to?
Moving. I moved out of my parents' garage and into a house that I'm renting.
You're living in the garage?
I'm living in the garage.
Bum
yeah.
ass.
it cold in there?
bitch.
Yeah, it is. It's fucking cold as shit. Yesterday was disgustingly cold. My little hands were.
I had
were
to start
about
up my
fall.
car this morning.
Yeah, same. My mom had a fucking. It's fine. But yeah, so I have a bedroom inside the house, but my computer and everything is in the garage. So I've been in the garage most of the time. I'm finally moving, and I have a house to live in on Tuesday.
Hell yeah,
I'm
dude.
very excited. So next episode, I'll be at my place, and I'm very excited about that. And then I've just been learning editing in DaVinci Resolve. I'm using a new software to do editing because I fucking hate Premiere. Premiere makes me want to kill myself.
Yeah, you use
every time I
something.
edit.
What do you say? You use
DaVinci Resolve.
yeah. What is that? I never heard of that before.
It's like a free alternative to. It's a Black Magic. The people that make the camera, they make the editing software. It used to be for color grading. Then they added an cutting page, and then they added
that
an
stuff.
audio page.
Yeah.
And now they have a compositing page where you can do like VFX and stuff like that. It's a node-based system. So I'm going from After Effects, which is a layer system, into a node-based system. And it is paralyzing the first couple of times that you do it because you don't know how a goddamn thing works.
Could you like copy paste the controls, the button shortcuts or whatever too?
Now it's fusion, like node-based system, node-based compositing versus layer-based compositing is fundamentally different. It is like night and day. But node-based compositing makes sense. That's like the standard to use because it's like way better, way more organized, way easier to replace things, and it's fucking rules. So I've been learning that, but I spent like the last week like learning it and then Yesterday, I spent 5 hours making a stupid Chainsaw Man meme. It took me for fucking ever. So I've been doing that. It's been a lot of fun. But that's what I'm doing, all of the editing now. It's DaVinci Resolve. I haven't touched Premiere in 3 months.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, so I'm learning how to do animations, how to do compositing, how to do motion graphics, all of that good shit.
You like it better though, right?
Way better. Way better. But that's been mostly it. And I've been playing Pokemon Scarlet and Violet.
So I saw you said that they had some performance issues.
So I'm not gonna lie and say that the game is not fucked up. Okay, the game is fucked up. It's like it's framey as shit when you go past like 3 meters in the render distance. It gets fucking framey. Sometimes it stutters, and I've had a lot of pop-ins, but I haven't had anything game breaking. It's been mostly just like frame drops every once in a while. But it's so much fucking fun, dude. It's a great game. It's fine.
Game Freak's got a vice grip on y'all.
Yeah, man. I
Dude,
I get so annoyed, man.
People
Like,
playing 8K games and they're still playing at the 724s.
it's barely any fucking assets in the air, and it's
They
still
need
fucking
the thing is
fucked
that there's a lot of Pokemon out in the wild, right? So like Arceus worked really well, but Arceus had less Pokemon in the wild, and I think that they got over ambitious with the world and everything that's in the overworld, and it worked significantly worse than Arceus.
I feel like that game came out way too
Okay,
soon,
up. Come on,
right?
this year, right?
Yeah.
Scarlet?
No. Scarlet and Violet.
Well, Scarlet was in production because there are 2 teams. So Arceus was another team, and then Scarlet and Violet was another team.
So this game came out. This game was coming out after Sword and Shield.
Yeah. Way after.
Mainline-wise,
Way
yeah.
after. So it was Sword and Shield, Arceus, and then Scarlet and Violet.
Yeah, but they started working on Scarlet and Violet after Sword and Shield.
I think in tandem with Arceus, whenever the hell that was.
Okay.
Because Sword and Shield was in the market for like 3 to 4 years.
I just felt like I was like, damn,
They
that
kind
was
of
like
pumped
it
it
seemed
out.
like a little bit too soon, honestly.
They pumped it out, and it's like a problem with the Switch hardware. The game, listen, the game is it's fucked up.
I don't think it's Switch. It's poorly optimized.
It's
Switch
both.
can run like different times, like Xenoblade and all that shit.
It's both, but it's an interesting conversation. We're talking about optimization because it's like what the game is doing in the background and what it's rendering versus like what Xenoblade is rendering. Xenoblade is rendering like a cone at all times that just matches with your camera. Pokemon is not really doing any of those like rendering tricks because they have all the Pokemon are in the wild and they're coded to appear in the wild like naturally in the world, so they're like always rendered. And that's what's causing a lot of the performance issues, in my opinion. I think that they just put too much on the screen for the Switch to handle properly, which is a problem of optimization. It's fucked up. I know it's fucked up.
They're like low poly though.
I don't mind the art style. I don't mind low poly.
No. I mean, just
yeah.
it's stupid. I think it's poorly optimized. They rushed that shit out of the market, and people gonna eat it
I
up.
agree. The game has a bunch of issues, but it is very fun, and the Pokemon designs are some of the
So
best
there's a
Pokemon
co-op
designs.
mode in it?
No, you do like to be using. They probably upscale now, but they be using Pokemon. What's that game? X and Y models for a very long time, and it's
They're no longer doing that.
They're no longer
They're
doing
no
that.
longer doing that. Just because the Pokemons are like way different now.
they're upscale.
They're way more polygonal now. They have everything went up in quality a little bit in terms of like the Pokemon designs, but that up in quality kind of fucked everything else. But I've been having a good time, and I'm playing co-op with Libby. It's been really fun. Just walk around in the world. She's doing her shit. I'm doing my shit. It's a step in the right direction for Pokemon, but they need to figure out the performance for sure because it's a problem. But yeah, other than that, it's just been kind of vibing. Good talk.
Let's get into the main topic.
Yeah.
Guys, it's that time of year again. Ring the bell. It's the Game Award season.
Ding, 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 ding.
And it's going to cause some real royale fighting.
Calls Ragnarok.
Yeah.
Another year.
So the Game Awards are next week.
Yep.
December 8th at 7:30 Eastern time. So 2 days after this episode comes out. And we're going to do some predictions.
Yeah.
Might even do a little bit of betting, apparently, according to Crockett. I'm just
Betting?
reading.
That's
the
Do we do?
You don't bet every.
Yeah, well, no, we do.
What?
We do.
gonna
We
bet.
occasionally bet. We'll
Don't
throw
lie.
in.
That's
Yeah,
he's
no, we-
blatantly lying on camera.
I'm not blatantly
We've
lying.
done this for years. We never bet.
Yeah, we do.
Just bet a
What's
couple-
last
We
year's
do
bet?
this every year.
What's last year's bet?
It was like $10. We did
I've
$10, and whoever got more.
I've known you for 5 years. We've never bet on the Game Awards.
Me and Tay bet.
I don't.
We side bet. You were not in the
trying to get
club
money
yet.
out of us. You saw the leaks.
What are you talking about?
He said the 4chan leaks.
The 4chan. That would be funny.
You know,
as hell,
Khalif saw the Godzilla versus Kong leaks, and he betted people money, and he got all
no. That's a chance. You're taking a chance that they could not be real because sometimes
they could tell that.
sometimes they're fake
That's
as hell.
Fucking hilarious.
Yeah, smart though.
Anyway, yeah. So the Game Awards are next week, and we're gonna talk about them.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Let's rewind it back a little bit. Let's see. Let's check out all the games prior for the next
You went all the
list.
way back to fucking 2014.
2014. Yeah.
God, that's the OG
most,
one, right?
Yeah, the most diverse freaking. I think game that won Game of the Year was probably last year because last year was a weird year because not many good games came out.
Yeah.
And it takes two
People love the shit out of
one
that game.
last year.
Which everyone that played it has really loved.
It's a couples game.
Yeah, it's like a cute couch co-op game.
It ain't a game for like one person.
Yeah.
But it's definitely I don't know. I guess
It's because people.
It definitely didn't feel like a-
AAA nonsense to win instead of an indie game or whatever, which is okay. It's a game's a game.
Yeah. It won people's heart. It was COVID. People were sad and playing with their partners. I won. It's cute.
and then 2020 we got Last of Us Part 2.
Makes sense. That's a great fucking game.
2019 we got Sekiro, which a lot of people were kind of like diverse on that one. They were like, "What the fuck?"
I
was
do
something
love
else.
Sekiro.
Who was it competing against?
I forget, but I remember it was like a
Was it Red Dead?
no,
that was the last of
no,
us.
that was 2018. Sekiro, I remember Sekiro winning, and people were like, "Yeah, it should win," and then some people were
was
kind of like, "What?"
Sekiro, Control, Resident Evil 2 remake.
It was Control. It was people's game.
Yeah. Control is fine, but it's definitely not Game of the
I
Year.
remember us doing that, and I think both of us had Control. We did not think Sekiro was going to win Game of the Year, but neither one of us played it, so I
But
couldn't
that
really
was
say either or
2
to
years
it.
ago.
Yeah,
3, right?
that's wild.
2019, man.
2019, 3. Yeah, Sekiro kind of fucks. Sekiro goes hard.
I haven't played it yet, but I need to play it. God of War. So 2018 Game of Year was God of War 2018.
Which makes sense. I think that was the best game that year, hands down.
No,
what
I
else
remember
came out
watching
that
that
year?
Game of Year, and I was like,
Yeah, we watched it live together.
Is
20.
that Red Dead competing
We didn't
against
watch
Red
that.
Dead?
No, we
Yeah.
didn't watch that live.
Yes, you did.
I remember that was New Year's, and I was in my bed watching it on my phone.
We watched that.
I remember exactly where I was at when I watched that.
Tay was in the bed next to you. That's what.
No.
So I was like, "Hey, what do you think of this? This is some bullshit." No, that year they beat out Red Dead Redemption 2.
I don't
which-
think I know what you're gonna say. Red Dead is a great game. I don't think it's Game of the Year material. I think it's too tedious of a game.
Well, what they did with that was they
Yeah.
gave all the other awards to Red Dead, and then they gave God of War Game of the Year.
I mean,
And that's how they had to divide that one.
Never mind, I won't go
no,
into
because
it,
what are you gonna say?
Nah.
God of War is like an overall way better experience than Red Dead 2. I haven't even finished Red Dead 2 because I couldn't. It was too long. It was like 80 fucking plus hours.
Yeah, man.
Who
It
gives
doesn't
a shit?
feel like it when you're having a good time.
No, it does feel like it.
Dude, I blinked. I coughed, and the game was done. Like, oh shit! Done. Credits are rolling.
Anyway, and then 2017 was Breath of the Wild, which I think makes sense because that's when we're starting to get into the new generation of Switch games, and I think that Breath of the Wild kind of took the world by storm.
New generation. That was the first Switch game.
Yeah, that was no.
Well,
that was the launch.
for Nintendo.
First was
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mario Odyssey.
So it was like Nintendo was like the Switch had just come out. We had Mario Odyssey, and then like a new Zelda title. We hadn't got one in like 5-6 years at that point.
I'm
more.
still a firm believer that the new Switch was going to launch Breath of the Wild 2.
Yeah, I still can see that happening.
No.
I don't know if that's gonna happen. I just don't see them.
It makes sense to launch.
Yeah, it would make sense, but I just don't see them doing that to like a Breath of the Wild title. They'll probably do what they did for Twilight Princess, pop it on GameCube and like whatever new console they have as they come up.
This is what Breath of the Wild was. It was on Wii U.
Yeah,
A lot of people forget about that.
We'll probably do that. And then 2016 Overwatch.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah,
that.
I mean that was like when I read that I was like,
I guess
Overwatch.
culturally it makes sense. 'Cause
It
it's
was
like the
kinda
first
like-
of its kind back
yeah.
then.
Hero shooter.
Yeah, it was the first hero shooter
It was
that
a popular one, right?
It got
really took over.
Okay.
dude, I remember there was so much Overwatch merch when that game came out.
I was a Battleborn play.
Did you enjoy
Laugh
the 6
and
months
point.
that you had?
What's the other one? Battleborn or something else?
It was Heroes Reborn, I think, or something like that.
Do you remember Lawbreakers?
No.
I like Lawbreakers, dude.
Then what's name make that?
That's Cliffy B's
Yeah,
game.
he made that, right? It
so funny.
failed on launch.
I remember playing the beta. I'm like, this is really good.
Yeah.
And then it just died.
Yeah, how disheartening that is. All
Yeah.
that years of development.
Well, he had
Yeah,
2
almost like-
games to die off like that.
Damn.
That's like
No, 3 games.
He just has bad timing.
He had a book out, I think.
Who is this?
The
Cliffy
guy that
B,
made
Gears of War.
Oh,
Cliff
the
Lubinsky.
Baker. Was it a Baker?
Blifinski or some shit.
Blufinski. Yeah. I love him. Gears of War was such a good game. What a bad streak for
A
him.
lot of people don't like him.
Yeah.
He gets a lot of fights on Twitter, but I remember that. Was like a whole thing back in the day. He would always argue with people. Anytime we're like, your game sucks, like he would just go on his fucking 20-minute rant.
So funny.
But damn, that was yeah. And then 2015, obviously the GOAT.
The GOAT.
The GOAT. He's the GOAT.
That's why he's the GOAT. The
The
Witcher 3.
GOAT.
I
The
never
Witcher 3.
I could never sit through The Witcher 3.
A lot of people, this was their first Witcher game, I think,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I played the second one before I played the third.
I never heard this franchise till the third one.
I could never like really, it's not my type of game to like sit down and like put 250 hours in it. I'm not into like Western fantasy like that, but The Witcher 3 fucked.
Is it Western
went
fantasy?
hard.
It's a European game.
No,
What
I mean, he means
Western-
like
Western,
like
Western
Wizards of
fantasy.
and,
Yeah, it's like dragons,
knights and shit.
monsters,
Yeah.
medieval fantasy.
Oh, okay.
I'm not saying I prefer Japanese or
Yeah,
something
like
else.
if I'm gonna put 250 hours in something, I'd rather it be like Japanese fantasy. I think that like works a little
That's
bit.
why I don't
better.
like Skyrim. They don't
Yeah,
fuck
I
with
fucking
it.
hate Skyrim.
Yeah.
So yeah, but The Witcher 3 fucked. Skyrim sucks, dude. It's a
Get
broken.
out.
Skyrim.
It's a broken.
I remember
fucking game.
being
Go
pissed.
back to your low poly.
This how
I
dated
will.
it is. I
Zoom
remember
game.
this. This how dated it was because I remember in 2011 I was pissed that Battlefield 3 lost to Skyrim. Remember that? The game of the year or some shit.
That's really fun. I didn't know that.
No, that's
really
I mean
crazy.
that's justified.
Yeah,
Dude,
And then-
Skyrim
Not
took
even
the
a
world
game.
by storm.
Yeah, it won't fucking stop coming out.
yeah. It took the world by storm and then fucking left a ruined
What-
mess in its wake.
I made a
What the
lizard
hell?
man and that's it.
Why the fuck have we not got another like Skyrim 2 or something? What the
Yeah.
hell?
They're working on Elder Scrolls 6, but they're
But that's not coming out. But it's look how many years it's taken them.
As
Xbox
well, they're
probably
working on
pushing.
fucking Star Citizen. Sorry, what?
Star Citizen.
Not
Star Citizen.
Starfield.
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 Yeah.
No Man's Sky game.
Yeah, it looks dog shit. too.
That was. I was actually shocked how much it looked like No Man's Sky.
I saw the trailer. I think I live streamed the trailer reaction when they announced it this summer, and I was like, "This looks like
They need it.
fucking dog shit."
They need to get off that fucking creation engine.
yeah.
Why the hell are they?
Well,
Still
they made
on
a
it?
new engine for Starfield.
Good.
They worked on a new engine. They
Microsoft's
finally
giving them funding
upgraded,
now.
and it's what'd you say?
Microsoft's giving them more funding now, so it could be
Yeah.
something special.
They need it. dude.
They
Fucking creation
worked
engine.
the engine that they used for Fallout 4. They modified it for Starfield. So like Fallout 4 had a new engine.
No, I think Fallout 4 had the creation engine.
It was a new version of the creation engine.
Oh my god, that's their problem is because the creation engine is just a freaking Frankenstein.
It's a broken engine.
It's just because they keep adding new shit to
Does
it. I'm
not
like,
work.
it's
I never
beat up
fucked with
horse with
Bethesda
robot
games,
legs.
ever.
yeah, me neither.
Other
I-
than what Doom was Bethesda, right?
Doom? No, Doom.
No.
Well, Doom
That's,
publishes.
it's
Bethesda
studios.
publishes Doom.
Yeah, but Bethesda game has
Yeah.
never been in my fucking.
But Fallout 4 was like the first step that they took to get out of the creation engine, and then Starfield is like they've made a proper new engine.
Let's hope it
So
works.
hopefully it works better.
Yeah. And then 2014 Dragon Age Inquisition, which
This
I've never played your Dragon Age.
It's another
Game is
game
always on sale on PS.
always on sale. And let me tell you why, because it's the kind of game that you launch and then you go like, oh man, that's a really strong introduction to a game.
Yeah,
And then you play for an hour and a half, you go through the introduction, you go like, this is super boring.
when I see it, I think of like early
There's
PS4
nothing here.
days. It's like an early PS4 game.
It's a John Travolta. Where's the rest of the game?
The combat system for that game was so bad.
I never seen gameplay of this game. I just know its name in box cut.
It's BioWare, so it's got that Mass Effect dialogue system. So it's like fantasy Mass Effect, dog shit game. Dragon Age Inquisition did not work because they tried to streamline the combat and it just didn't. It was so repetitive. I'm surprised that it won Game of the fucking Year in 2014. But anyway,
Let's get into the meat potatoes.
Let's get into the-
If that. So with that being said, with all those games in our mind, that we can.
there's
make
a
some
lot
accurate-
of variance between Game of the Year. So like there's not really a trend that I see when I read all of those titles, except that maybe it's like the first game that did that very specific thing very well for that year. So like I'm interested to see what this Game of the Year is going to be.
You know, I looked at when I was on their website looking
Mm-hmm.
around and stuff. I noticed that I looked at the judges, and a lot of the judges are just media outlets from, or pretty much around the world.
It's always been that way.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know, but I like how it is diverse when they use. It's not just American and UK. They use like Japan and they use like like Greece.
It kind of accounts for all the sensitivities of a lot of like fucking Greece.
Greece. They had like some
I
crazy.
don't know why it's funny.
They
That
just
you
had
said Greece.
Greece. I remember the Greece one particularly because they had a god awful logo for their whatever media company that they were using.
That's a bummer for them.
They were
Start with the categories of multiplayer.
Yeah. So I kind of organized these from like the least important one to like the most important one in terms of like
least important, best multiplayer.
Yeah, it's like the,
I think the least important is innovation and
we end with best game direction, and then we start with the fuck off.
All right, let's just get into it. Best multiplayer.
No, this one is the fucking esport people. Who the fuck are you guys?
Yeah, I don't. I saw them. I like click.
Every
like,
year,
no,
I don't know who these guys are.
Yeah,
that is, but in our culture, that's kind of like our like fantasy football type as.
Yeah.
And I only recognize 2 of the content creator of the years. I recognize Ludwig and Cutie Cinderella. Those
I don't know. I just knew
recognize.
Nobel from Twitter. That was my guy or girl. I don't know, but I miss you so much.
Nobel.
Yeah, that was
People have a big problem with that. Him being in them or them.
Yeah, he's
Anyway.
That entity.
Yeah. Well, sorry, Nobel. We'll miss you.
Is that? I don't think that's how you say it. No one knows how to pronounce that name, honestly.
I've been
It's not Nobel. It's like Nibble.
since
Nibble.
high school days. Easy content. He's just
Anyway.
disappeared.
Well, yeah, he quit Twitter. Nah.
Best multiplayer. All right. Bryan, read off them nominees.
So the nominees for best multiplayer are Call
No,
of
you gotta
Duty.
wait, hold on. You gotta do it like you're on the stage. All right.
What is it? What is this like? And
Hi,
the
I'm Jeff
nominees-
Keighley.
You gotta
What's funny?
me hosting the fucking thing. I just imagine myself on the stage as me walking. It's like, "Hi, I'm Jeff Keighley."
I'm Jeff Keighley. This is the Game Awards. We put a lot of effort in this year, guys.
this is my virtual
Got
body.
some great surprises later on the show. But this video is sponsored by.
And you
Well,
gotta
bounties
big
or some
point.
shit.
Hang on, hang on. You gotta point with your like. And we got some great, got some great surprises for you. All right, first off, best
Pointing
multiplayer.
with a remote, like a controller. It's so funny.
He got like them cue cards in his hand. He's like,
Oh, that's cute. So best multiplayer is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Multiversus, Overwatch 2, Splatoon, and TMNT Shredder's Revenge.
Let's go down like who. Like,
Yeah. So
all right, you start. We'll go left.
MW2, no fucking.
Yeah. What are you gonna say?
Come on, it's always guys. It's obviously Overwatch 2. They've had such a smooth campaign.
It's such a smooth launch.
Ooh boy,
It's gonna be Call of Duty Modern
It's
Warfare 2.
obviously
Yeah, it's gonna be Call of Duty.
that's bad.
I can do them doing like a cute winning, like TMNT was praised as multiplayer, and Splatoon was.
He would be
massive
so
game.
pissed, dude.
That's true. But Splatoon 3 didn't get much of a launch.
No, that
win.
watch that game sold fucking phenomenal, dude.
Really?
Yeah, so like for tremendous.
That's crazy. I saw nothing about it. It just launched for me.
Did someone edit something?
I just added a 3.
But no, I'm giving it Call of Duty, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's like Splatoon 3.
Yeah, that might make sense. There's a lot more
I think-
audience for Splatoon 3. Like
No, I think some people had some problems with Splatoon 3. It being like too much of
the
like
Japanese people that got banned. So,
Oh my god, I forgot about
That's
the
funny,
VTubers.
yeah.
Oh,
So-
That had
Jesus.
nothing to do with it.
I definitely think that it's going to be Call of Duty Modern Warfare, but I wouldn't be surprised if Splatoon gets it. As
If
well,
if
like
this
I
was
said.
Call of Duty Vanguard, I would 100% say like Team NT or something
Yeah.
would win it.
But Modern Warfare 2 has been so good.
I still need to get
Yeah.
TMNT. The game looks fun.
TMNT, I have it for Switch. It's pretty good.
All right.
Okay, so innovation in accessibility. So the only reason I included innovation in accessibility before you say some of your out-of-pocket shit. is
Well,
'cause
I'm not gonna say nothing. Then.
when did it? It was a game that made this more of a category. What game was
Last
that?
of Us Part 2.
Last of Us
That's
Part
when it
2.
started the category.
Yeah. So I think it's really important because like a lot of the titles get like designed extremely towards like an able person's experience, and I think that like designing the game so that like someone that's disabled can enjoy them is like really important too. And I think that this one's gonna go to The Last of Us Part 1.
I think I can go to God of War actually.
It probably will go to God of War.
Last of Us Part 1.
Anyway, wait. Let's read off the.
Yeah,
let's
yeah,
read
so
off
it's
the-
gonna be-
innovation and accessibility.
As Dust Falls.
Never heard of it.
It's a story-driven game. It's like a graphic novel type game. God of War Ragnarok,
Never heard
Return
of
to Monkey Island,
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it. The Last of Us Part 1, and The Quarry. Quarry sucks. It's a bad game, but it might have some really great accessibility.
I think
It's not a bad game. It's just boring.
I think we basically arguing against God of War, Last of Us Part 1, this freaking category.
It's between those two because Last of Us Part 1, they're talking specifically about the remake of The Last of Us Part 1, which took a lot of measures for accessibility, a crazy amount of them. But God of War Ragnarok followed suit in that accessibility. And
It's
so
definitely going to be Ragnarok.
Either
It just came out.
That's
I think
what
it just
I'm
came out.
argument for. It's like it just came out.
Which kind of sucks. I think that Last of Us
They're both great.
Yeah, Last of Us pioneered the accessibility thing, so I would like to see it get credit for that. But yeah, it's either God of War Ragnarok or The Last of Us Part 1.
I'm going to say God of War.
I'm going to stick to Last of Us.
Because people didn't want The Last of Us, so it's like an agenda there with it, like kind of biased.
Yeah, I guess that might be true. I'm still going to say Last of Us because I think they deserve it. And then the best indie game that came out. Are you guys indie gamers?
Yeah.
I
see Tunic here. I need to play Tunic.
I haven't played Tunic either.
It's basically.
I'm not really. No, to be honest, I don't have enough time to play indie games.
Yeah.
Well, you made it the smallest games. No, Tunic.
I couldn't even finish Stray.
Stray was awesome. That was always gonna be my game of the year.
Stray is my game of the year.
It
I mean my best indie pick.
Yeah, same.
And if it won game of the year, I would be so happy.
Yeah, me too. But it has for best indie, we had Cult of the Lamb, Neon White, Sifu, which I still haven't played yet.
Sifu is phenomenal.
Yeah, I heard it's great. Stray and Tunic. I still need to get Tunic. Tunic's awesome.
Tunic's like a
Legend of Zelda.
Link of the Past inspired
Looks
game.
awesome.
If I had to guess, all right, well, let's start with Tay first.
I'm gonna say Stray.
Stray. If I had to guess, it would be that's gonna win. I would more lean towards Stray, but I think maybe Cult of the Lamb.
Cult of the Lamb. So
Should win.
my first pick is Stray, but Cult of the Lamb is a very close second to them. They're so much fun.
I
Cult of the
can
Lamb
see
is
Tunic
fucking
winning.
great.
Maybe.
But Sifu,
This is actually
Sifu
a great
also.
list here.
I think Sifu should also have a fighting chance in this too because Sifu was so good.
Yeah, but Sifu had
It was forgotten.
kind of like a short lifespan.
Yeah.
So like it was really good, but apart from the speedrunning scene, I think it kind of had like a short lifespan in the game.
Yeah.
So while it's great, I think the best game that I played in that list is Stray, and Cult of the Lamb is a close second.
Stray is gonna be winning by popular. It's a cat game.
Yeah.
So it's gonna win by that. Logical.
Fuck yeah. If there's something about cat people, it's that we're.
But no,
fucking
but
up
Stray,
cats.
Stray is a great game, though.
Yeah,
I love
phenomenal.
the hell out of that game.
This next one's gonna piss people off because I
Scorn.
already know which one's gonna win.
Yeah, I picked Scorn.
All right, so best art direction:
Yeah.
Elden Ring,
Yeah.
God of War Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden Dawn.
West.
Forbidden
What
West.
Forbidden
Jesus,
West?
you fucked that
Forbidden.
up.
Well, he's not. It just has Horizon on it. I can't
Fire.
remember the name of the title. Yeah, write that out for me.
There you go.
Yeah, thank you, baby. All right, Horizon, Forbidden West, Scorn, and Stray.
I picked this on myself. When I voted for this, I picked Scorn, obviously.
Yeah.
Scorn is never gonna win
Scorn
this.
is absolutely gonna. Scorn is gonna win because that's kind of like
It's unique.
their marketing gimmick. Like there was like we have great art style,
And none of them here does nothing new other than Scorn.
and then Stray is very aesthetically pleasing. It has really great art direction, but it's also like a cyberpunk
we've seen it
aesthetic.
before.
But we've seen it
Yeah.
before. So I think Scorns have the strongest aesthetic, and
the most
Scorn
popping one.
Scorn's actually really good. I'm like halfway through it. It's pretty fun.
If God of War Ragnarok beats Scorn over this, it's literally because it just came out.
Yeah.
I think if Scorn doesn't, and honestly, if Scorn doesn't win this, I'm gonna be kind of pissed because that's that whole game's thing. It's like it's art
Zero
direction.
side.
I mean, like, I love Ragnarok to death, but the aesthetic is nothing special.
It looks like it looks like 2018.
Not
it looks
that,
like,
it
it looks
just-
like an adventure game.
I just seen it before.
Yeah.
You know, God of War Ragnarok being in best art direction doesn't make any sense to me either. Like there should be an indie. This should be littered with just indie games and Scorn.
Cult of the Lamb should be in best art direction. I think Tunic should be in best art direction.
Yeah, I agree.
Elden Ring's not being in here is weird too because that doesn't really have like it has like a.
We've seen it before.
I think that the art direction category is kind of like games that are just like aesthetically
More
beautiful.
art style.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Tunic, if Tunic was in here, I would pick Tunic because Tunic is gorgeous.
Because I would consider art direction as like a specific style.
Yeah.
You
Like
know,
flower.
Like Flower, like Journey,
Yeah.
like something that looks very unique. That's what I would consider art direction.
They need to maybe change that word.
Yeah. Elden Ring, God of War, and fucking Horizon.
Nah.
Horizon. Yeah,
Horizon?
Originally, like 2016, Horizon would win that because like robots in nature and shit. That's cool.
It's a cool idea
when it came
but,
out
yeah,
initially,
it's
but
like-
But now it's like
this
I've always been a hater for Horizon.
This-
I fucking hate those games.
category should really be dominated by indie games for real.
It really should, because indie games have the best. Like even Sifu should belong
Yeah.
in our direction, because Sifu is like a very specific aesthetic that it's reaching.
That's not good. I don't like how they just kind of slammed in those fucking big name titles in there.
But out of that list that they have, I think Scorn's a strong winner.
Scorn for sure.
Yeah.
If Scorn doesn't win, I'm gonna be kind of pissed.
Yeah, if it's not Scorn, it's Stray. But anything other than that is
Stray has no chance in this list.
unacceptable. Yeah.
it's scoring final.
And then so for best narrative,
No, read it right.
what do you mean?
Read it like an announcer.
And
The
then
best narrative is
Yeah, exactly. You
the
gotta read.
nominees for best narrative are
Yes, I love it.
God of War Ragnarok, A Plague Tale Requiem, Elden Ring, Horizon Forbidden West, and Immortality.
I don't know where immortality
What is that?
Immortality is it's a really interesting. It's an FMB game,
FMB was
full motion video game.
Facebook.
huh? Say it again.
Full motion video.
The fuck is
So
that?
there's no.
I never heard that before.
Full motion.
It's a PC game primarily, and it's in the realm of point and click adventure games.
Get it out of
Where
here.
like shut up, hold on.
Yeah.
But essentially, the gameplay for Immortality is that you're watching scenes from movies that never got made, and then there's a narrative hitting in the cuts of the movie, and it's kind of like a horror game. And the game is centered around these otherworldly beings that can shapeshift, and they're replacing the actors and actresses in the movies. And it's like this commentary on like bodily autonomy and like
I don't
just
care.
fucking
Get out of here.
It's
Get outta
fine.
here.
It looks really good. I watched a video essay on it. It's fine.
Just ignorance.
It's fine. It's
Get out of here. It's not winning.
I watched a video essay on it, and the narrative is really
Brian,
interesting
let me
and
say
unique.
this.
Yeah.
You be watching a lot of bullshit.
I watched
You because you always have some random fucking knowledge on something. And I was
Right.
like, I know he did not like come up with this.
It's a tism, baby.
You fucking just be watching
I
these.
just collect information.
I listen to shit like this when I take a shower. You listen to it like sitting at a computer, like
Yeah.
what, like really soaking it up.
Yeah, it's my background.
Dude,
baby.
I history on HeadKanon account. It's like so weird.
Yeah, you guys. I'm so sorry.
Tell someone's
fucked
watching
that up.
anime, or someone's watching mystery videos or whatever.
It's all me. It's all me. Like I'm watching the anime.
Dude, he's
I'm
like
watching the true crime.
Fucking
Yeah,
vacuum.
it's all me. It's always been me.
Vegapunk from One Piece.
All right, best narrative, God of War.
Yeah, A Plague
Plague
Tales
Tale.
Requiem, Elden Ring. It's gonna be so. The pick is gonna be God of War.
Yeah, it is.
The sleeper hit that I would be surprised but accepting would be Immortality. I think
would say
Immortality.
Plague Tale.
No, people
No, I
like
don't
the
give a
game.
shit about the Plague Tale.
It was really mixed.
It wasn't. People like it probably, but it's like I don't care.
All right,
It's going to be God of War.
It's gonna be God of War.
The
all right,
next-
wait. Let's go in
Yeah.
order here. Tay,
So
You're saying
it's going to be
what?
God of War, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's Horizon Forbidden West.
what?
Yeah.
All right. I would say God of War, obviously, but I would like to see. I don't know. Yeah, we probably God of War. Yeah, Brian?
I think it's gonna be God of War. I think God of War is gonna be. I would vote for God of War.
Yeah, that's my
Yeah,
main.
I would vote for God of War. Immortality might sneak it in if it gets enough votes, but I don't know enough about the game or people that played the game that much for it to like really have a chance against God of War. But that would be my second pick.
A lot of people don't realize though, like what's great about this show is like, despite something losing, it's still getting recognition from.
Oh yeah, yeah.
These.
It still got nominated.
It's not like they're getting shorted or
Yeah,
they're
they're
getting like the shorted on the stick.
So I didn't know what Immortality is till literally now. And
It's a cool little. I watched a video essay about it. It looks.
I thought he was
really
gonna say I
interesting.
played it, but
No. Because I found out about the game through this video essay. So I haven't had the chance to I watched it like 2 days ago. What?
so since you said that, the next option, I may switch that up. Let's talk about that one.
all right,
Which
read it
one?
off, Tay.
Go ahead, Tay.
Now we got the best game direction. Starting off with Immortality, Elden Ring, God of War Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West, and Stray.
Now you gotta slow down. You gotta go God of War Ragnarok. Pause.
Originally,
Horizon,
take a
Forbidden
beat.
West.
so on my main,
You gotta give time for the graphic to show up.
yes,
Like someone in the booth, like, oh, he's too fast.
like Ty, Digimon.
Why are we going so fucking fast?
So originally, I picked Stray on the
Yeah.
main vote, but since you mentioned Immortality,
What is best game direction?
I
Like,
pitched-
just
I
like
pitched Stray.
overall.
So for me, best game direction, I think of it like when you watch a movie,
Yeah.
and then you watch a movie and you go like, wow, that was really well directed. Like the director knew what he wanted, he knew how to get what he wanted.
Yeah.
The emotional impact was like really effective. That's what I think of game direction. It's like, did the game do what it wanted to do, and how did it do it? And I think for my pick for best game direction, Immortality has a really strong chance because of the type of game that it is.
This
You
is
have-
what made me change it because originally I had Stray.
you need to have like a very strong sense of what you want to do
Yeah.
to make a game like that. So Immortality has a real great chance. I think that Elden Ring, and this is going to be conflating, because I think that when people think of game direction, they think of game design.
Yeah.
And I think that Elden Ring, by that definition, will have a really good chance to beat all of the other people, because the game philosophy of Elden Ring is really great. And the way that the game directs you to play, and the way that Miyazaki sort of led the game, I think people are going to gravitate to that. But my personal pick would be Stray. I think Stray was such an effective narrative, such an effective little game. I love Stray. Stray fucking rules.
That was my main vote, Stray.
Yeah, what about you, Crockett?
I'm gonna say God of War.
For game direction?
Yeah,
Interesting.
Really?
I feel like it's gonna.
Yeah.
What is game direction?
He just
I just had a spiel. I just
I
had
know.
5 minutes.
I know. I was looking at other stuff.
It's like, does the game
why are you looking at twerk videos?
It's just
just
Jenny.
a giant ass on the screen?
It's fucking Jenny Ortega.
Veronica Pressa, what her name is.
It's game direction is like, it's a game doing what it wants to do effectively, and how did it do it effectively?
Pause. Who'd you say?
Jenna Ortega.
Jenny Ortega.
Who was that?
She's the chick from the Wednesday show.
Huh.
She's like,
She's a goddess, a queen.
Crockett is down fucking bad.
I'm tremendously bad for this
Yeah.
woman.
I don't know how recent this picture is, but her.
I have no idea who that is.
Yeah, she's an actress. She's a great
Oh,
actress.
you said Wednesday?
Yeah.
The main girl?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Glad I'm
a-
not the only one. Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's cute.
Oh, dude, I'd be.
Cut it out.
I'm in
please.
hell, dude. I'm in hell. I'm down so bad for this woman.
Ryan,
and then cut to
please
here.
cut all of that. 'Cause
Just
I'll
cut,
listen to
like
this
cut,
sometimes.
like what we said, and then just go cut that out, and then cut back to this. Just keep in where I said cut that out.
Wait, who is that? Yeah, tell me Wednesday. Like, click me like, oh, her.
Yeah, she's a baddie.
All right.
Anyway, back
Back to honor else.
best game direction. Who did you vote for best game direction?
Dude, I don't know. I'm gonna say Elden Ring just to be
I think
wild
Elden
card.
Ring does got it, but I'm gonna pick Stray. That's what I think.
I'm gonna pick
anyways.
Stray because I think Elden Ring is getting conflated with game design versus game direction. I think Elden Ring is the better designed game, but I think Stray is the better directed game.
Before we get into game of the year,
Yeah.
you left out best score,
Yeah,
which I feel best score is also very important.
you're welcome to say it. I just didn't
But
know any of it.
I don't remember that. I don't know that.
Best score.
Oh,
Best
you mean
score.
music? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah. Best score and music.
Fucking God of War.
A Plague's Tale, Requiem, Elden Ring, God of War, Ragnarok, Metal, Hellsinger, Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
Xenoblade,
Okay,
man,
let me. Xenoblade Chronicles came out this year.
Yeah.
We all forgot about it. Okay.
No, it came out literally like a month ago. Right?
Switch
We
people,
all forgot about it.
Switch people didn't forget.
Yeah.
That's all they got. Elden Ring got some epic music when boss fights.
Elden Ring boss fight music goes fucking hard. But yeah,
Those games always had good music though.
is there any other game?
No, that was it. It's
Okay.
only these 5.
But if
your
it
vote,
comes
Jack?
out next year, Final Fantasy 16 got it by a long shot.
Dude,
next
if
year.
any Final Fantasy will kick any game's ass. when
If
it
Sonic
comes to
was this
music.
year, Sonic got it by a long shot this year.
Sonic has really great music.
They
Sonic
never
Frontiers.
miss.
Yeah.
with music.
They really don't.
The year Final Fantasy 16
Dude, that
comes
trailer
out,
music for 16 is
God,
fucking phenomenal.
we're gonna be eating.
That game looks awesome.
Eating.
I was sleeping on it for a while until I watched the state of play. Like, holy shit,
It
these
looks
balls
fucking great.
look
There's gonna
awesome.
be prostitution, drugs, and like all sorts of crazy shit in the new
awesome.
Final. It's fucking. I'm so
Me
excited.
too. That's my game.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, in the. It took me by a second. I was like, what?
What are you talking about?
It's gonna look great. It's gonna sound great. It's gonna feel great. It's gonna be like
orchestrated
Final
voice.
Fantasy.
When does that game
14.
come out?
Next summer.
2023.
Yeah. Come on.
Dude, I can't wait for Pragmata.
What's that?
I don't know. Oh,
What's
This is a game that like no one knows what I'm ever talking
Every time
about,
you
but
bring
I'm
it up,
so
I forget.
excited for this
Is it a
game.
Kojima looking game?
Yes.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
looks so cool.
What's that for
Dude.
Project Eve? The girl that looks like Ninja.
That's Blade.
They changed the name.
Yeah, it's not Project Eve anymore. I knew it was on. It's like Blade something.
Yeah, that game looks
Yeah.
awesome.
That game's going to fuck probably.
Nice. Hell yeah.
I'm gonna see Elden Ring for composer.
For music,
I can see
Yeah.
that winning.
I think Elden Ring's gonna win that.
They're gonna have to give Elden Rings a bunch.
Elden Ring's
of
getting an awards this year.
Yeah,
Yeah, Elden Ring's getting.
Elden Ring are racking up.
Well, I generally okay. So, is there anything else that you feel like I forgot?
Uh,
Dude, esports guys.
yeah, there was what else do we have here? Best performance.
I did Sunny.
For voice actor.
Yeah, I did.
So we have,
Atreus actor.
Yeah,
He
Atreus
was-
is
he's
really
really
good.
good.
I would
Ashley
vote
Birch
Christopher Judge.
for
Christopher
for-
Judge, in my opinion. So.
yeah, Charlotte McBurney for Plague Tale, Christopher Judd for God of War Ragnarok, Madison Gage for Immortality or Mortality, and then Sonny for God of War Ragnarok.
I did Sunny because he's like an upcoming actor, and really, he's fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
I follow him on Instagram too. He's a skateboarder. Dude,
Really?
fucking kicks ass.
He looks like what I expected Finn Wolfhard to look like.
I know what you
No,
mean.
I picked him though, but I will also choose. She's not on the list, but Freya's actor's awesome too.
Freya.
Yeah. She's phenomenal.
Do you know who voices her?
No,
I might say
I'm gonna get
they might gave this to Charlotte McBurney just because I feel like Plague Tale is going to win some type of award. But God of War, I think Christopher Judd might have it.
I give it to Sonny.
But I can see
That
it's
kid.
Sonny because that's more of his game anyway.
Yeah,
It's Danielle Bisutti.
he
That's
stole
her
the
name.
show, dude.
I haven't played God of War, so I can't like say to the performance. I'm sorry. I'm too broke to buy a PS5.
No way, he's so good, dude.
God of War, I really want to play it. But it's either going to be Christopher Judge for me or Sonny, because I just feel like even from 2018, Sonny was fucking incredible. So I imagine that'll be way better now.
Games for Impact.
I don't know what that means.
Essentially, I guess this is just it's literally never mind.
There's a reason I
what's the
skipped
list?
it.
I know why. I've never heard of one of these
Did you guys
games.
actually vote though? I voted like weeks ago.
I probably need to cast
I
my
didn't vote. I didn't sign in. I did. Yesterday.
Well,
was the
I'm
first time I saw
voting
it,
for the HeadKanon. They asked me. They contacted me the other day and they're like, hey,
Oh, yeah.
You got a sponsorship with them?
Dude,
that would
bigger-
be fucking
sound bigger
crazy,
than we
right?
did.
they reached out to us and they were like, hey, we're looking at the top games media and you guys are on the list here. So. Best role playing.
I don't.
So we got Elden Ring.
What you talking about? Best role playing game?
Best role playing game.
Best role playing.
Oh, Elden Ring.
Elden Ring.
That's it.
That's it. That's all we got. Live Alive.
Live and let die.
No, it's Live
Crockett,
Alive.
the only game here that has any recognizability outside of like its own niche market is Elden Ring.
I mean, it's lit in RPG.
Yeah, dude, this is sad. Arceus, Triangle Strategy.
Arceus is a good is a good
What is
game.
that?
It's not a
Triangle
great RPG.
Strategy? And Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's Elden
It's
Ring for
fine.
sure.
There's also a reason I skipped it. 'Cause I knew Elden
Did you
Ring
go through all these?
Yeah,
What about Best Action Game?
I didn't care.
Well, that's a good one, though, Joe.
I mean, you can do it, but I
Yeah,
don't
what the
care
hell?
about it.
All right.
Well,
okay, Best Action Game. Bayonetta 3. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Neon White. Sifu. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Shredder's Revenge.
I think Bayonetta might be the one.
I can
Bayonetta,
see-
shut
I
the
can
hell
see
up.
TMNT.
Bayonetta?
Bayonetta's so good.
They're
Bayonetta.
known for action game, but I can see TMNT winning.
TMNT's plays like a beat 'em up,
Yeah, that's still still great combat.
so it doesn't feel like action.
Neon White? What the hell is
Like
Neon?
Neon Game is it's an indie game.
I
Where,
thought it was a light novel.
No. It's an indie. It looks like a light novel, but it's an indie game where it's a first-person shooter, but your weapons are cards.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've heard. Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
what
I've seen this
is.
gameplay.
It looks pretty good. It looks pretty fast-paced.
Gambit.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Tay, what are you gonna say for best action?
TMNT.
Team T. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and say Bayonetta 3 for sure.
Yeah.
Controversy.
I want to say Bayonetta 3 as well.
Bay-
The controversy will, but she lied, so maybe it,
I honestly forgot all about it till you
Yeah,
mentioned
me
it again.
so
How fast the world moves, dude.
fucking crazy. So yeah, I think Bayonetta.
Bayonetta.
Yeah,
Okay.
Bayonetta.
Best fighting game. I'm gonna actually. I'm gonna take a peek.
The
here.
only fighting game there that I think is worth
What's up there?
assault is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
What's the fighting game that came out?
So we got D and F Duel.
Yeah.
I've never
Never
heard
played
of this. That's by Arc Systems though.
Yeah.
What is D and F Duel?
It's like a it's a
It's
cool
an
little,
art fighting game.
yeah. It looks like Guilty Gear.
Yeah.
All right,
No,
yeah.
I don't like Guilty Gear at all.
Best
I never played it.
fighting. D and F Duel. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. All Stars. Battle R. King of Fighters XV.
Was it the King
Multi-
of Fighters that came out?
Yeah, I guess so. Multiverses. And Sifu.
Multiverses.
It's gonna be multiverses.
Yeah.
JoJo is very
For
good.
best fighting?
Yeah, JoJo's very. It's a party fighting.
I'm
game.
gonna say Sifu for sure. They're going to definitely
Sifu ain't
or
winning
DNF Duel
nah.
Sifu
because
ain't-
it's Arc System, but I think Seafood. Yeah, Seafood's going to win
no,
this.
Sifu ain't winning nothing.
No, Sifu's
I'll be
not
honest
winning.
with you, Sifu and Horizon are not winning anything. this year.
Yeah, Sifu's a great game. It's not an award
I
game.
think they're going to win this because
No.
they're going to definitely give Sifu something.
It's
Sifu has a great. I wouldn't describe Sifu as a fighting game. I would describe Sifu as an action game.
it's a beat 'em up.
Yeah.
But,
So
but it's still an action game. Comment was it's still it's a beat 'em up, but it's still action. But I would give it to
multiverses.
Multiverse.
Multiverses, like
By
everybody's
popular
streaming
vote.
multiverses.
Yeah.
It's a fun property.
still haven't got to it yet.
Yeah, it's really fun.
Dude, this is crazy.
Once they add Godzilla, they legally can.
Yeah,
mean,
that's gonna go crazy.
I hate that they have best sports and racing all into one one category because only one racing game came out.
But
So they
Gran
have.
Turismo, right?
Oh wait, no, they had two racing games. So they have F1 22, which is a Formula One racing game. They
The
have-
jet?
No, the F1, the car that goes.
No.
Crockett, that is all of the racing games.
F-150 is a jet.
No, like more normal cars go, and but these games go. See, there's a difference.
It's a difference in the Sonic.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
FIFA 23. NBA 2K 23.
Who gives a shit
Gran Turismo
about
7.
fucking NBA,
Black people.
FIFA? Fucking be better to
Hispanics.
yourself. Stop it. Stop it.
What the hell is Ollie
All
Ollie
of you,
World?
stop it.
Oh, the
This
skating
is-
game. They got a new one?
Which one?
Ollie Ollie World?
I got it on PS Plus, PS4. It's a
This
skating
looks like
game.
a mobile game.
Ollie?
What is this,
It's
dude?
skating.
It's a Subway Surfer?
No, it's skating. I haven't seen a new one before.
Oh, I've heard about
Dude,
Ollie
this
Ollie.
is definitely Gran Turismo 7. That game's good.
You have it?
Yeah, dude, I play it all the time. I got a whole.
Got a wheel for it.
Yeah, I got a
How you
Yeah.
playing that?
PC or PS5?
PS5. It's not a PC game.
I'm playing on my PS5.
Yeah.
You got the wheel.
Yeah. He sits it on his coffee table.
There's a thing you can buy on Amazon where you can buy like a little seat and then
Just drive a
like,
fucking car.
No, dude, I can't drive a $30 billion car. Go drive a car. So you want to race a
annoys me.
sim? Go buy it.
My
Go
little
drive
cousin
a car.
had one for the Xbox 360 years ago. I was
Yeah.
like, this is stupid. He was playing on like Forza 4.
I'm not into them.
Oh, this
That's
is
also
one.
why I didn't put it in there.
Ooh, this is a good one that you left out.
one?
Most anticipated game.
I didn't.
How hype are you? Yeah,
Doesn't
this.
mean anything to me.
All right, most anticipated game. Final Fantasy 16.
That's what I picked.
That's a one that's gonna. Agree with me.
Hogwarts Legacy.
Who gives a
I thought that
shit?
come out this
Resident Evil 4. Starfield. Legend of Zelda. Tears of the Kingdom. It's probably Zelda for sure.
year. Yeah.
I don't.
Dude,
want-
that's more-
I
that
don't
is-
want-
It's a
people-
great list, honestly.
I don't
but
want Zelda to win.
It's going to be Zelda.
It's definitely because people was waiting for Zelda 2
Yeah.
since Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
I don't
They've been-
want Zelda to win, but I think it's going to.
He is going to win.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Spider-Man 2 is not up there. That's
Yeah,
odd.
me neither.
'Cause that would have been mine.
Final Fantasy 16 is my pick.
Maybe I think this because these games have to be. Well, I guess Spider-Man 2 is announced.
It is announced.
It hasn't got a release date, I think.
Yeah, but it's coming out. It's
That's
just confirmed for
Hogwarts
next year,
Legacy.
Who
That
gives a shit?
game.
though. I thought this one's coming out this year. I
It
thought-
came out. I think it already came
No,
out.
it comes out in it was supposed to come out and then it got delayed until
That's
February.
right. It got
Oh,
delayed.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
That's
Perfect
annoying.
release then, so nothing can mess with it.
All right. Is there any more
No, I think everything else is pretty.
Oh yeah, best mobile game.
Stop.
Call of Duty Mobile won that by far. Is
Yeah,
on the list.
probably, yeah, you're probably right. Actually, hang on. I do want to see because there might be some. So we have what? Okay, so Apex Legends Mobile,
What the
Diablo
fuck?
Mobile,
You got
Genshin
fucking
Impact, Marvel
you got
Marvel
5
Snap
minutes.
is winning this,
No, it's
and then
not.
Tower of Fantasy.
That's COD.
It's
COD's not even on
gonna
here.
It's gonna
Oh,
be,
really?
It's
Yeah.
gonna be Apex. It's gonna be a shooter. You got 5 minutes. You want to do fucking game of the year?
Damn. All right, yeah. All right, let's go. Let's get into it, boys. Game of the year.
No, you gotta do it the deep one. This is the last one.
Oh, okay.
Game
that's
of the year.
All right, guys, this has been a great show. We're gonna wrap it up real quick for you guys with hit it. Game of the year. A Plague's Tale Requiem.
Elden Ring.
God of War Ragnarok.
Horizon Forbidden West.
Oh, that was good. I like that one. Brian, you hit one.
Stray.
No, come on, deeper.
Stray. I can't do it.
You gotta go deep and long.
Like Stray. It's like this Stray.
Stray.
You like Kratos. Atreus.
That's a good Kratos voice. God damn. And then Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
Zeus!
Your prodigal son has arrived.
Scared the shit out of me.
gods. I'm coming for the weed of Olympus. The cabbage of the gods.
No, Kratos, you cannot have the weed of Olympus.
Weed of the cabbage of the gods. That kills me every single time.
No, you cannot smoke the cabbage of the gods. Zeus, your prodigal son has arrived.
I love how angry Kratos was back in the day, which was mean as shit. Ares!
All right, so game of the year, boys. We got Plague Tale Requiem, Elden Ring, God of War Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West, Stray, and Xenochronicles.
Fucking Bryan. That got me. Literally every line was him screaming, man. Oh, shit.
Has Christopher Judge always been the voice?
No, it was someone else. It was
Whoever-
another black guy.
Whoever the first voice of Kratos was, he put his whole
No, I think it
fucking
was
pussy
Christopher
into
It was
it.
never, no, Christopher was a reboot.
Oh my god.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it was some other black guy. Ah, shit.
Zeus.
Zeus!
My God. Dude.
He was mad as shit. Oh, man. It's so phenomenal how they transitioned him, dude. It was like,
Oh fuck. Yeah, it was another dude.
uh,
Oh my god, that's so funny. It was TC Carson.
yeah.
Anyway.
Anyway,
I don't know why they got. I guess they want someone more calm or whatever.
Just, he didn't take the role back.
Oh, he didn't want it.
Yeah. Anyway, read the fucking list of the game of the
Yeah,
year.
sorry.
All right.
I fucking blacked out there.
Zeus, give him the game of the year. All right, Plague Tale Requiem, Elden Ring, God of War Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West, Stray, and Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
Xenoblade Chronicles can go fuck itself. It's not gonna
All right.
win.
Nintendo just ain't getting shit this year, so cut it out. So for me, I voted God of War,
Yeah.
but honestly, I said this months ago. People made up their minds months ago.
I think Elden Ring is
It's
gonna
Elden Ring, for sure.
All-
But I
Elden
wouldn't be
Ring's gonna win.
surprised, and I honestly hope it's God of War Ragnarok,
Yeah.
because I can't stand Souls fanboys, honestly. They get on my nerves.
I think
Yeah.
so. It's definitely a solely just because Elden Ring took the entire world by storm. That is a worldwide game.
I mean, Libby put 250 hours
What
into,
the
into Elden Ring. Yeah, she's on
This
new
is from
game.
devs?
She's new game plus 3.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
she's
How does
fucking
that work?
awesome. It's like you start the game over again, but you keep all your stats, so like everything scales with you.
She just did it 3 times.
So you just play the game essentially
Oh,
3
got you,
times.
got you. Okay.
No, I will say the entire building will burn down if Stray wins.
No, I
can
want
say-
Stray to win.
Yeah, me too.
Fuck yeah.
Anti-establishment.
That'd be hilarious. Fuck both you guys. PlayStation fanboys and Elden Ring fanboys.
Fuck
Stray
off.
wins.
Stray.
Get that indie game a vote.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think Elden Ring had such an impact when it came out because it was a nicely refreshing, well done open world game compared to like all the Ubisoft bullshit that we had before. So I think Elden Ring has a really incredible chance of winning. I think God of War Ragnarok if we are considering like narrative storytelling, the narrative power of the game, I think God of War Ragnarok has a really great edge. And I think Stray is my personal pick because I loved Stray a lot.
No, yeah. Before God of War came out, Stray was my year. But
Mm-hmm.
honestly, what pissed everyone off it'd be Horizon winning.
Yeah,
That would piss a lot of people.
piss a lot of people off.
I wouldn't
Which
say
honestly,
well, nobody.
I can see 3 things coming here: God of War, Ragnarok, or Horizon, or Elden Ring.
Yeah, I think I genuinely think it's gonna be Elden Ring. Elden Ring's my pick.
Dude, what are those Xenoblade Chronicles?
That's what annoys me the most, though, because it's like people made up their minds already. It's kind of not like I don't see it fair.
Well, that's
Is that they made up their minds? I said like the problem is that you're not a Souls player. You haven't enjoyed the Souls games.
And I don't hate them.
I know you don't hate them, but you don't see or you haven't experienced why that game could conceivably get Game of the Year. And it's not that like people made up their minds, and it's not that the game did anything unfair. It did everything it wanted to do extremely well. But I think it's in the environment that it came out when people were tired of on open world games and were getting fatigued. Elden Ring revitalized that formula and showed us how to do it properly.
yeah, that is a very true thing. It kind of
When did it come out? February?
See, like Game of the Year, if you look back on the old games, like Overwatch won Game of the Year because it reworked that multiplayer system.
Yeah.
It kind of reinvented itself, and Elden Ring definitely did that for open world.
Yeah, for sure. And there's gonna be a lot of Elden Ring clones that are not gonna get it the way that Elden Ring did.
What is it? Legend? What's that game called?
Lords of the Fallen.
Fallen. That's what it's called. The Lords of the Fallen.
The Lords of the
It was
Fallen.
the first game was the Lord or Fallen of the Lords,
It's gonna be on sale 2 weeks later.
and now this
It was
game's
Lord
called,
of the Fallen.
or Lord of the Fallen,
Yeah,
and
Lord
this
of the
one's
Fallen.
called the Lords.
Yeah, it's a stupid. It came out in February 25th.
What, that game?
Elden Ring.
Oh,
Elden Ring.
that's
so
right. I remember that.
I think just because of what Elden Ring did to the genre of like open world exploration, I think that it's going to win a lot because now a lot of people are going to use Elden Ring as a template, and then they're not going to get it right, and that's going to be annoying for everybody else. But Elden Ring got it right.
I can see Twitter. If God of War wins, people gonna be like Sony paid the Game Awards.
Yeah, it's going to be dumb.
Yeah.
I think, because God of War didn't reinvent anything. It
just did it really
a
well.
very good game at what it does, but
Really well.
2018 already came out, and 2018 already won, so
Yeah, so
I think it's definitely going to be,
Elden
I
Ring.
think, with that conversation being said, I think that solidifies it's definitely Elden Ring.
Yeah,
Elden Ring.
Elden.
This is why it's good to check out the like last year's like kind of list and then see why they won. It's a game that changes the landscape.
Yeah, a lot of the time. Game of the Year is kind of like a game that says something, in my opinion. Like it makes a statement about the game industry or revitalizes something in the industry. It kind of like shifts the industry around after that
The
year.
shift, yeah.
And I think Elden Ring did that.
What
Okay, that makes
innovates-
it more clear for me then, because while God of War is a fantastic game, Elden Ring did have a shift. Because we've seen that great storytelling from God of War previously. We get another one.
Yeah.
And it's great, but it's nothing new.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So it just based on that staying power, that
a Breath
like
of the
industry
Wild.
power, it's like a Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
It is, I think.
That
Elden
sells
Ring's
me.
gonna make
That makes more sense.
It takes a step forward.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Yeah.
It takes a good step forward.
All right.
And then
Any game predict?
Take this off the list. That's never happening.
No, yes, it does.
Bloodborne
Don't
PC,
take this off.
That's not going to happen.
That's gonna. All right. So game predictions because obviously we're gonna get some game announcements real quick. We're gonna run through this. Possibly, Bloodborne PC ports.
I don't
I don't. They would be.
it's going to happen eventually.
It will happen eventually because it's insane that they could just print money. But I could see that it being there's got to be something in the works where they can't do it
that's a
with
state of play.
licensing.
It's a licensing issue because
Yeah.
it's not From Software developed the game for Sony,
Yes,
but
yeah,
Sony owns the property.
yeah, it's not on the property. So it's going to be a state of play game. It's going to be one of those.
But you know what? With PlayStation putting a lot of their stuff on PC, Bloodborne PC
It-
port
it's
is probably
possible.
inevitable. Yeah,
It's going to make it
No,
to PC.
what
at
you're
some time.
thinking is it's going to not be a PC version. It's going to be a Last of Us Part 1 situation.
like a remaster,
Yeah,
remaster.
well,
remix.
people want that too. So
Yeah.
Well, they need to get it to run at 60.
Then
if
it
they're
would
gonna
be
put it
on
PC.
PS5 and PC.
Yeah,
But it's going to be a state of play game. New Crash game? Yeah, I agree.
Wampa League that's been rumored for.
What the fuck is a Wampa League?
I don't
It's
know.
a multiplayer game.
Fuck off with that. I hate saying I'm cussing out Crash, but fuck off with Crash.
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
Spiral at? Fuck Crash. Give me Spyro, man.
Listen, I'm with him.
We've been waiting for fucking forever. They shared franchises.
I don't like this orange wombat. Give me the
Crash. That make you so angry,
Stay
dude.
mad, dude. I'm gonna over here. I'm eating one of my fruits.
Transformer games.
Apparently
guess-
that's rumored. There's a new Transformer.
Like a War Cybertron
that
type
might not be getting announced at the Game Awards,
I can
but
see
there
the
is
Game Awards.
that is rumored that there is a new Transformer game in the works.
Remember the War Cybertron
That
trailer
was
back in
a-
the day? It was so fucking good.
Which one?
The War Cybertron game
Yeah,
trailer.
yeah.
They had Gears of War music in the background.
The Mad World by
Mad
Gary
World,
Jules.
yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Sekiro 2.
I can see the Transformer games happening because of the Gundam game that recently came out. That's like an Overwatch clone. I can see Transformers getting
Like
some
doing
steam.
a hero base.
Not hero based, but I can see Transformers getting some steam on a Gundam game that came out.
Wasn't it like a Gundam shooter that came out?
Yeah,
That's
that's
what
what
you
I'm
talking
talking
about?
about.
It was- yeah.
It's like an Overwatch clone.
Yeah.
It's really well received. It did well.
This Sekiro 2 already come out? Isn't it real?
No,
No.
Sekiro. No, not been.
That was I know what day you saw that because I saw it trending on Twitter too.
What are you talking about?
Sekiro 2.
I wrote this last night.
But you saw this on Twitter like 3 days ago.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you fucking did because it was trending on Twitter.
I've not been on Twitter.
You've tweeted the last 3 days. What are you talking about?
I get on there, tweet, and then I don't look at anything.
You saw.
I don't
Sekiro
look
2
at
in the
anything on the trending because God of War kept trending, and I knew there was spoilers in there, so I didn't look. I got
saw it on Twitter.
Sekiro 2 from my leak sources.
Who's your leak?
I'm not telling you that.
It's on fucking Twitter.
It's not Twitter.
Who's your leak?
I'm not telling you that.
Why not? We work together.
Who, Joe Miller is your leaker?
How do you know Joe Miller? No, I don't know who the hell's Joe Miller. I was like, how do you know
Whatever.
Joe Miller?
Point is, Sekiro 2 was trending the other day. People really want another Sekiro. I don't think it's going to happen this year.
That's another Souls game, right?
Yeah. It's a great Souls game, but it's not going to happen this year.
And then
Game. Didn't a new one just come out? Or a new one is coming out?
no, it's rumored right now. There's a AAA Alien game in the works, but we don't know if that's going to come out or not.
I know one's going to be confirmed. Elder Ring DLC. That's going to be.
Oh, yeah. But, it's called Barbarians of the Badlands.
Yeah,
That's
that would definitely get announced. Some DLC for that.
Like a
It
year
was
later.
rumored, but I know it's happening. Barbarians of the Badlands. Libby is fucking excited.
Yeah, I like you put this list. It's nothing mind. But I saw Indiana Jones, but then remind me of the Xbox Indiana Jones game coming out. So I can see that being a Game Awards too. Indiana Jones.
Yeah, that was
Gameplay
also
trailer,
another rumor, but
whatever.
I don't know if that would get announced at the Game Awards or not.
I can see it happening. But
Who knows? I mean, who knows
yeah.
what they got lined up?
So that's the lineup for the Game of the Year 2018.
Yeah.
Callisto Protocol's not good.
It's
Callisto
like
Protocol, what?
Nothing.
It's not in the list.
yeah, we can't get into that right now.
It got like perfect scores. It's been getting
perfect scores.
Yeah.
No,
It's been getting 10.
it got some weird mixed scores.
Very mixed. Like it's really divisive.
Listen, I saw like 5 reviews and they were all like 100%.
What are you?
Like 10 out of 10.
That should be a topic next week too. How game scores have been, how they changed over the years.
Yeah.
A
That-
7
that's
is
great
not
topic.
a 7 now. It's not a 7 back then.
No, absolutely not.
What is next week?
Next week, the 9th
Okay, yeah, we could do that.
Yeah.
We have a special guest coming up soon
on the
so-
16th. Yeah, that's right.
All right. We'll look for that episode.
Anyway, that's the lineup for the Game Awards 2018. Me and Crooked, we want to stream it. I don't know if we'll be able to stream it.
Right. That's
on Thursday night.
Thursday. I can.
so-
I can do it.
Yeah. So we'll figure it out. We might be live streaming the Game Awards on the YouTube channel 2 days from when this episode comes out. So comment with your predictions. Tell us if you agree. Tell us if you disagree. Tell me what you think about the Game Awards.
I should.
Talk to us.
If you give me the file, I can like cut or make it shorter.
You like cut it down.
Yeah,
Trim it down.
for
Yeah,
Game
absolutely.
Awards predictions, whatever.
I'm thinking of like hosting it at my place. If you want to come, you're welcome to.
Your
to
new
do that as
place?
well. Mhm.
Oh, sick. Get a little banner. I'm like, give me yours.
So anyway, comment on tell us what you think. Do you agree? Do you disagree? What do you think is going to win Game of the Year? We all know it's going to be Elden Ring, but I want to know your opinion.
Fuck, we should do like our own Game of the Year, like HeadKanon's Game of the Year.
I told you I voted
Yeah.
for us.
No, I mean,
Did you sign in with a HeadKanon?
no, not like not like
No,
that.
like Jeff Keighley called my personal cell phone. He was like, "Hey,
Hi, Jeff
we
Keighley.
want headcanon in."
Kojima says hello. No, I mean like I like a legit
Arigato.
make our own banner and shit, or whatever. Like our Game of the Year.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
we should absolutely.
I think I got to get
We're
some
too late for
clarification
that,
on that. But
Yeah.
All right. Well, guys, thank you so much for coming down, hanging out with us. We do appreciate it. If you guys want to follow us anywhere on social media, all links are down below. Tay, where can they follow you at?
I don't know.
All right. Bryan, where can they follow you at?
You can find me on Twitter at Bryan Archilla. You can find me on Vero at Bryan Archilla.
Or you can find me at Hive.
You can find me at Campfire.
That's all of us.
You got a record?
No.
Oh, yeah, that's all of us. That's the podcast.
Yeah.
That's Drunken Ship.
Yeah. You can tell that I just produced this shit and Tay just uploads it. Anyway, thank you all so much. You can find us on Twitter at HeadKanon and join the Discord.
Yeah.
Cheers. And we will see you next week.
I'll see you all in the poop deck.